everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannacorn, and in today's video, if you couldn't tell, I'm doing a little bit of an Evangelion haul. So guys, if you watched my last video, which was also Evangelion related, I did mention that I went to the States / Toronto, Canada for a couple weeks here on a big kind of vacation. Obviously, I picked up a bunch of merch while I was down. I went to Colossal Con, so some of the stuff is from Con, some of the stuff is from malls and stuff. But I managed to pick up quite a bit of Evangelion stuff on this trip, which I'm really happy about, because as I've mentioned before, Evangelion is one of my all-time favorite animes, so super pumped to have all this merch. So if you guys like Evangelion and want to see the merch I picked up, please continue watching the video. Alright guys, so the first things that I'm going to go over are a couple Kuji items that I won. They had a Kuji at Colossal Con in the dealer's room, so I decided to get a few tickets. It was like 3 for something, so I did 3 pulls. I only kept 2 of the tickets for whatever reason, but it was an Evangelion Kuji, obviously. I'll give you close-ups of these after. They obviously kept the letters to put on their little board things. So I didn't do particularly great this Kuji. Last Kuji I got, I ended up getting an A item that was last year at Vancouver convention. I managed to get an Amelia. This time though, I just got a couple small things. That said, it's Evangelion related, so I still like them. So first things first, I have this Rei little towel, and then on that note I did get another one of the same. I think these were both F prizes. I got the Kawaru towel as well. Super cute. Putting those to the side. And then I got a higher prize for my next pull, which was this clear file. It has Rei with her long hair on the back here. And then we have Rei in her black plug suit on the front here. And this one was an H prize. So, I'm just gonna open this up here. So there's a little slip that says the prize it's from. And then pulling this out here. Now that I'm opening it, it might actually be 2 separate clear files. Well, we shall see. Alright, yeah, so I actually got 2 clear files. So this one just has Evangelion and everything on the front, with the nerve symbol, and then on the back we have the long-haired Rei. Again, I'll do close-ups of these like after. Then we have the Rei in the dark plug suit for our second one. Actually, genuinely really happy to get these. I know a lot of collectors have a ton of clear files, I don't. So getting some Evangelion ones, I'm not mad about that. Did I really want the long-haired Rei figure in this Kuji? Yes, but I wasn't gonna spend all my money just on Kujis. Overall, I'm happy with the little prizes I ended up getting anyways. Alright guys, so the next item is kind of Evangelion related. You'll see in a second here. I ended up picking up these shoes. They're Anthony Wang's. I found them at a store in Toronto, and I had to get them. They're absolutely amazing. The wings and these little pieces here are just Velcro, so you can just stick them on, and you can obviously rearrange them. They do have the Velcro all the way around, so you can put them on the insides too if you wanted. I like them on the outside so that way everyone can see the majestic wings. They are rubbery, so they bend a little and flop around when you walk, but they're great for traveling. You're able to store them a bit better. They're not gonna snap or anything, so I do think I like the Velcro and the rubbery design. So the reason I'm putting them in this video is obviously they look a lot like Shinji's Eva, and a lot of people were calling these like the Evangelion shoes on Instagram and TikTok. So that's why I included them in here, and I absolutely love them. And I do plan on wearing these actually with my Asuka cosplay, because like these will be super comfortable to walk around a con in, and they do look Evangelion related, so I think it'll work out great. I've already worn them on the way back from Toronto, and they're really comfy, and a lot of compliments so far. I absolutely love them. Alright guys, so next item will be a couple t-shirts I got. So first off, we have this one here, which says Evangelion in kind of like this vintage style, and then it's got all of the characters on here, which I'll give you a closer look of after, like flat lay. And then I also managed to pick up this one with a bunch of characters on it. It's got Shinji, Kaworu, Rei, Asuka, and Mari, which is super cute. And I picked both these up at Hot Topic, 2 different Hot Topics, mind you, but super glad I was able to pick these up too. They'll be super comfortable and like easy to style. Obviously, they'll both look great with those Evangelion shoes. Alright, and then, you know, every time I go to conventions, especially ones like I went to the States this time, which is pretty far, and it was like a 2-week-long trip, so I knew my bags were gonna be like pushing it for weight on the way back. And just as far as room goes, every time I'm like, I won't buy any scale figures, like it'll be fine, I won't see anything I like. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. I ended up coming home with quite a few figures. I think I have like 4 pop figures, I've got some blind box figures, and then I have another figure which I'll do in another video. And then I picked up these 2 scales because I had to. So just showing them here, I got these 2 Asukas by Kotobukiya. I've been wanting them both for like literally so long. Never pulled the trigger, and I've been looking. And while they were like, I was there in the States, I was like, well, they're right there in front of me, so I had to get them. So starting off with the white plug suit Asuka, I got this one for $120 US. Did I overpay? Probably a little, but at the same time, shipping to Canada can be like super expensive. So I didn't have to pay for the extra shipping, there was no customs charges or anything, so I'm saving quite a bit there, because even though I can find them like maybe on AmiAmi or by EJP for a decent price, I'd still have to, you know, pay for the shipping, and I always get dinged for customs lately, so I do think, all things considered, I'm happy with what I paid for her. And this one was new in box. I know the box doesn't look new, you can see it's all dinged up here. It didn't look like that when I bought it, okay? Obviously, like I said, I knew I'd be pushing it on the way back as far as weight goes and everything, and room for my suitcase. So I brought one of like the soft shell suitcases, not the hard shell ones, to like save on the weight. And I ended up bringing a bunch of bubble wrap in case I got figures and things. So what I did was I took Asuka, both of these guys, out of these boxes, bubble wrapped them, put them in my carry-on. That way I knew for sure they weren't going to get busted up. And then I just shoved these boxes and blister packs in my big soft shell suitcase, knowing they'd probably get dinged around, but at least the figures weren't there, so it's fine. That's exactly what happened. They got a little bit banged up, but since I put the figures in my carry-on, they're totally fine. So putting her aside for now. Moving on to this Asuka, which this one is actually pre-owned. This is one I've been looking for so long. I love the helmet, I love the eye patch, I love her red plug suit. I've been wanting this so bad. I've seen her go up a few times on AmiAmi, but she's over 200 Canadian. And then plus shipping and customs and everything, like her box is bigger than the other Asuka. I just haven't pulled the trigger, and I've thought about it a few times, but it's like, it's a bit much. But I did find her actually at Colossal Con on the Sunday, the last day of the con. They had a flea market where people could sell their stuff. So there was a guy who was selling a bunch of his Evangelion collection, and I saw her and immediately I went, please can I get that Asuka? She was $120 US, so the same price as the other one, which I think is definitely a better deal for this one. I'm still happy with what I paid for both, but definitely a better deal for this one. Her box definitely got pretty dinged up on the plane again, but when I did buy it, it was like nice, pristine condition. There's no scuffs or anything on her, like, so I'm really happy with what I got. Honestly, I feel like we got to the flea market at a really good time because, like, we got into the main one. We were in line, we were near the front of the line. Like, we got there before, you know, everything opened up. And so we got in pretty quick. It was, like, packed. And I saw her, I grabbed her. I know for sure if I hadn't, someone else would have gotten her very soon. There were some really, really good things at the flea market. There's a tapestry in the back there that you might see in one of my videos later that I got. It's a Maki tapestry from Love Live. There was a lot of Love Live stuff, including one of the vinyl cyber cosplays, which I contemplated getting, but it was for Hanayo, and she's not my best girl, and so I thought I'd leave it for someone else who, you know, loves Hanayo. But when I went, there were so many good things. Very happy I was able to snag this Asuka. So now my Evangelion shelf is actually gonna look a little bit fuller here with my last video plus this video, so super stoked for that. With that said, I'm going to do some close-ups of the other stuff and get on into unboxing both of these beautiful figures here. Alright guys, so first off with this Asuka, just open this up here, and I'm going to take out the blister pack, which as you can see here, this is the instructions they taped in the box there. I will be leaving those in there, I don't think I need them right now. Putting that aside, here we have her in her blister pack, and she looks amazing. Alright guys, moving on to the second Asuka here. Opening her up. Alright. There we have her in her blister pack. Again, flip her over and take her out of there. guys, so I thought I'd do a little shot of all three of the Eva figures here. Ray here is from my last video, so if you haven't watched that, go ahead and go and watch that. But I'm so happy that I have these three Eva figures here. I'm very grateful I was able to pick them all up recently. They're all absolutely beautiful. Obviously I was so pumped to be able to pick up this Asuka pre-owned. But yeah, very grateful for the chance to get all three of these lovely ladies. They're gonna look so good on the detail together. Let me know what you guys thought of today's video down below, and which one of these lovely ladies is your favorite. Alright guys, so that is everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys thought of today's video. Obviously it was a little bit of a random haul of a few different things. But I love Evangelion, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video too, and seeing all the Evangelion stuff I got on my trip. It was a super fun trip, and I'm glad I was able to come home with such good things this time. Let me know what you guys thought of the figures. Do you guys own any of these Asukas? Let me know down below, and which one's your favorite. I love them both, I do, but I will say the red plug suit Asuka was my favorite from today's video for sure. I'm really happy I was able to pick up both of them. They're both awesome. If you guys are subscribed, you know that I love Kotobukiya figures, and I have quite a few in my collection. For the price point, I think the quality is just bang on. I have not been disappointed in a single Kotobukiya figure yet. I will say the Attack on Titan ones are a bit annoying to get everything in there. But other than that, super happy with all of my Kotobukiyas. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!